busy schedules. I know most of you had probably more important things to do, but you all decided that coming here today to celebrate the life of our brother was marginally more important, for which I'm extremely grateful for. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for the organizer, David, I don't know where he is, for putting all these things together. And I would like to remind you all that Sule lives in all of us. Because he lived, we are living. Yeah? And now that he is gone, the only change that there should be is his physical absence. Let us all be the same brotherhood that we have maintained for the last 40 years. Let us continue with it. Let us keep in touch. Very important that we keep in touch. We have a group on WhatsApp. Any small thing, any small information, I'd beg you all, please put it there, so that we're always informed of what is going on between our brothers. I know that most of the time I'm very far from you guys, but yesterday I made a promise to Menelik and Joe that I'll be making more of an effort. Whenever you have anything small that is a meet-up or a talk about or whatever, I'll make it a big effort to make it here as well. So thank you very much, David, for making this possible. You've done a very, very good job. And thank Mr. Solomon for whatever it is that he has done for us. It's all we all know the reason they're doing this is because you all had maximum respect for the late Suleiman Gakuria. Very thankful for everything else. Thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah.
Anybody else? If anybody else wants to come to say a word.
Joe is supposed to say the next.
Joe is supposed to speak first.
Winnie,
Yeah.
everybody's going to say a word.
Oh, okay.
Starting with Joe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't see this coming actually.
You did.
I mean, us not being with Sule here, so and Heinz gives me great privilege to stand and speak about Sule. Of course, Sule and I have come a long way, just like the rest of us. He impacted on each one of us in a special way. But my journey with Sule is amazing because what he did, I did, or what, he did, went this way, I went this way. In the past year or so, we've spent a lot of time, just trying to understand this monster that took him away. And, it all seemed like it was, done with. Then anytime it came back so aggressively. And as I said when I started off, I really didn't see it coming. And my biggest prayer was, I kept saying, I hope he pulls through. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But that notwithstanding, as my brother Munyi has said, it's important to maintain, keep close to each other, and do what he always said to us. Go for your checkups. Look after yourself. Let's talk about these things, because these things, they don't know no boundaries, So you can't, I never imagined, I think I was sharing with Munyi some of what we were doing with Suleiman in Kajiado at Sokuro's place at the beginning of the year. And I think you mentioned you looked very big. But the point here is you just never know. So let's keep in touch with each other. Let's talk about some of what is happening. We are all in that space. Call it the 6th floor, however you want to refer to it. But we are each other's keeper. Let's not hesitate to let's not just gather because of Suleiman. Let's gather when we can. Otherwise, once again, thank you for being there for each other. We've been together, at least I was counting. It's now, I was reminding Mick of some gash we had at the railway, when there was no transport. And now we had some thugs and we took off. That was about 1980. That's about 45 years ago. So now that tells you how far we've come. So let's just keep in touch, and may our brother soul rest in eternal peace. And what more can we say? Let's keep the fire burning. Thank you.
For me? Oh, I thought it's you first.
Those with the age.
Yeah. They're younger than me.
It's because you're 80.
Mine is not much. I think most has been said by everybody. This is a very auspicious occasion for all of us. We haven't met like this for a long time. I've not seen even Arif for close to 10 years. Alex, of course, even you the same. Mushina, this guy, he pops in and pops out. We see each other once in a blue moon. Charlie, another story. Only on a Mukandao. And of course, but to communicate with me occasionally. Let's keep the spirit of Sule going. We all are headed that way anyway. But for the short time that we'll be together, let's enjoy ourselves. And let's bond. I think all of us now, you look at our children, they look even older than ourselves. I guess during our time we lived very well. We did well, we did everything together, and we were looking out for each other. Let's continue doing that. It's very important. And I want to thank all those who are involved in this process and this Thanksgiving. We are very sure that we can try to make this more often. I know there were 2 occasions that Sule called us. I didn't show up, but most of you guys showed up. It's not that I didn't want to come. I think I was doing other things. Yes. And there was one before at Parklands or something like that. We have a few of ourselves not here today for one reason or the other. This message should be passed to them. We must be each other's keepers. For Anne, we are inheriting you. So, hakuna mali unaenda. Kama mzee ameenda, sisi bado tuko. Okay? Sasa, welcome aboard. You're part of this group, whether you like it or not. So, that's all I have to say.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It goes to Charlie. Charlie, next one to speak. We'll let the old man talk last. The senior of the group.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. This is one of facilitating this get together. But I don't repeat what people are saying. One thing that I remember that happened a few years ago, he was very particular about being the brother's keeper. Sule, for some reason, over the last 6, 7, 8 months, always send me a text. Bro, how are you doing? Please, let's keep an eye on each other. Unfortunately, I was not able to see him towards the end. I went to hospital, I think that Thursday at 3 at Coptic. I had a friend also. I spent about 20 minutes. The team was chased away. But as fate would have it, when he sent me a text in the morning at 6, my two friends had just passed on the same day. Actually, I've come late. I've come from the other arrangements for the burial on Tuesday. But I think let's keep Sule's spirit going. There is a need, other than the normal banter we have in the group, there is a need, I think, sometimes for having a serious check on some of our friends. I think even I had not seen Asif for a long time. And then when I went to see him, I think he was at MP Shah. You know, and that started working on my head. Let's stop the banter, just the banter. Let's take some time and try and keep an eye on each other. Well, I mean, I think that's what I have to say. Yeah.
So they have to check out for us to get together. The sad thing that we can only get together when somebody has gone. So I think, like the people have spoken before, we need to agree on a way forward and how we'll meet just to see each other. I mean, we have a story about everyone here. A good story, a bad story, laughable, you know. Lived in Menelik. I remember Arif and Sule was at the bank when he was a banker. Every day we would go to his place. Or over lunch he would come quickly, we have lunch. And he even taught us how to trade Forex. So I think there's so many things. Sule was a happy guy. I don't think I ever seen Sule upset. He was always, so may his spirit. I think there's something Ubuntu says, I am because you are. So it's like if my brother is in trouble, then I am also in trouble. So let's see each other sooner than later. Yeah, Winnie. Yeah. Nice to see you. I tried to look for you in Mombasa. Yeah, but he was busy, you know. Please don't call me only when you're looking for contact.
I want to borrow a cell phone so that you can talk next.
I'll speak. You guys carry. David.
It's great to see everybody, all the friends of Sule here. I mean, he was a brother to all of us. I remember when myself I became sick, he was always very concerned. He used to call me, he used to ask me, how are you? And when I could, he would tell me, let's go and have nyama, or drink soup, or say, something. He was always there. And I think it was about 2 weeks before he went into hospital. He called me and he told me, hey, don't forget that we have not gone out for nyama. He says our buddies, they're very quiet in the group. As if several times said, you guys, let's have a mbuzi. I didn't know that we're going to have a mbuzi after he left us. We're very sad, but I celebrate him as a brother. I really do, and I'm sure all of us do.
70.
I'm so sorry we have lost our brother. He was part of a group that I used to love being around. That I love being around. I was introduced to him by Lorenzo. I know probably you knew my older brother, Fred. But I'm following his footsteps, just hanging around with Lorenzo. Terrible. Thank you. Sorry for the loss.
Yeah. I think I've got 2 or 3 faces that I know. Alex Kimama is my name. Yeah, Old Buddies Rekindled. A good name for a group. And I must say, Sule is a man that I've grown to know. I did go to school with his younger brother, much younger than him, Abdul. I was actually expecting to find him here, Abdul Aziz. But for me, the take home, yeah. Okay, all right, okay. My take home with our brother is that there's one thing that I will never forget, is that he stood with me at my lowest of points in life, when I lost my wife. Something that most men find difficult to do, or probably don't know how to do it. But Sule, in the company of Arif, and himself, visited me at home. I must say that has never left me. The other thing is that Sule, like you've said, Ernest, was a very charismatic person. Never have I seen that guy down. He's forever smiling, forever full of charm, and very open and easy and very approachable. You all know what went about his health. Sule was very open. When I visited him, he told me everything. Never held back anything. As a matter of fact, I got to learn a few things about prostate, you know, and I got it from him firsthand. That just goes to show you the kind of person we have lost. We've lost a brother who has been very open, very easy to approach, easy to connect with, and many other personal things that we shared with him even before the condition really became grave. I was just sharing with Arif on a light note. I was dating a Muslim, and I shared it with my brother Sule, and he gave me so much insight because he's been through it. And I want to say here that let's emulate our brother. Let's be open to one another. Let's be easy. Let's not be so uptight. And I think that's one big challenge with the male gender. We all end up in our own cocoons, and yet we have such a beautiful environment to express ourselves. So may God rest his soul. May he continue to be in our lives, like we've been told by our brother, in various ways. So thank you so much. Guys, let's continue with this flame, and may God bless this group. Thank you.
I don't know what to say. I want to come up with this idea. I think it's been said all. But Sule was, I think he was the best person. We meet different people. I've never seen him annoyed. And even when he was meant to be annoyed, he still had that charismatic smile at the end of the day. It's not that it's the end of the day. When he was first diagnosed with his issue, he called me and he told me, I was very concerned, and he told me something simple, don't worry, I'm not even in pain, I'm okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. First and foremost, my deepest condolences and sympathies reiterated with my brother here, Munyi. Munyi, we were brothers long before anyone is sitting on this table as a family together. And as part of that connection, I bring you condolences from those who are overseas, those who are here, originally in Nairobi. When they heard this play, it
also so close with him, more than you, and yet we are age mates. He was behind me, but always found time to interact with me. And we quite often sought each other's counsel on various matters. Before he passed on, he came to me, he had a shamba in Ngong, which you are aware of. And he told me, look, I understand you now dabble in real estate matters. I want you to help me try and get an investor or someone who I can offload that property. That's a discussion we had in the very recent past, which most people here don't know about, amongst other things. And I also sought his counsel on a matter which I said he was well versed in the area of publishing. He worked with Oxford University Press, he was with the Textbook Center. And I said, given your experience, I need help. I'm writing a book which I need to publish, and I need your assistance. How can we go and get this thing done in the most reasonable way? And I still have his messages and WhatsApp messages on who to connect. And believe it or not, when he was hospitalized last, I did not even imagine that he was going to be back in hospital so soon. And I was looking forward for him to be discharged so that we can take forward that agenda on the introductions part. That's how recently we had interacted. And it also goes without saying, he is the one who initiated this group. Right up to the name, All Buddies Rekindled was Sule's suggestion. We came up with a lot of suggestions, but he is the one who said, rekindled. Just like he has rekindled and united us even in death. Because we hardly see one another. We are here only when we are faced with these kind of sudden calamities, you know. But having said that, somebody here mentioned Sule always being cheerful, and that's what I remember. From the time when we were young, I used to admire him. We used to joke with one another. He had what we called an Elvis smile. You know what an Elvis smile is? He had this peculiar way of when he smiled from the side of his cheek, which was very much Elvis's characteristic, the singer. And when we joked, sometimes he would maybe teasing over something, and I would go to Elvis. That is Sule. And we need to remember him as such. Now, I would suggest one thing. We are here today, and I would like to suggest that we amongst ourselves have what we call a Sule's Day. And when you hear Sule's Day, in as much as possible, wherever you are, let us make it a point to get together, not only in his honor, but as a way of keeping in touch, all of us. Other than that, I can only reiterate my brother Muni's sentiments here. Thank you for making the time for coming out here today. There are others who are unable to come. I'm sure they have very good reasons for why they are not here. But we have captured most of these hopefully on record. we shall share these sentiments with them and encourage them to try and be with us the next time we all meet. Thank you, and sorry for your loss again, Munyi. Our brother has gone, Amit Tangulia. If anything, I would have imagined that maybe I would have led the way at one stage. That's how close it was. But that's life. Destiny is, wanasema, the chalk. What has been chalked in your destiny by God, no human eraser can rub that. Nobody knows when his time is when. Yeah? It will come inevitably, as our friend Aaron said, we are all on a journey. Who is going to exit first? Who is going to exit later? It's an inevitable thing which is going to come to all of us. So let us keep him in our fond memories and continue with this kind of congratulation. Okay, thank you.